I remember exactly the day I was at the airport to go for 1 year as an au pair to the United States of America and stay with a host family. I had never been to America before or stayed such a long time abroad. I have to say that saying goodbye to my family and friends was one of the hardest moments in my life. About 8 hours later, I arrived in New York City. I had never been to such a big city before. The first 3 days, all au pairs had an orientation, so I already met a lot of other girls who had the same aim as I. After these 3 days, it was time to fly to my host family. But before I left the orientation, I had to say goodbye to my new friends. My host father picked me up at the airport. His welcome was very heartwarming. I met my host mom at home. She just stayed up to welcome me. I thought that was very lovely because I arrived in the middle of the night. The next day, I met the 3 boys I would take care of. They were very excited, just like I was. They also welcomed me very nice, and each of them had a self-painted picture for me as a welcome present. The next days and weeks were very exciting. I met a lot of new people who were all very nice and interested in getting to know me. I would have never expected that they would all be so nice and would welcome me that way. They always asked me how I was and offered me their help. I shared these experiences with my friends who were all over the world at that time. 2 were in India. 1 was in Ireland. 1 in England. 1 in France. And 1 in Australia. We emailed a lot and shared our experiences, but one experience was always the same. They were all very welcomed, and the people in the different countries wanted them to feel comfortable in their country. I will never forget how hard it was after that year to say goodbye to all these lovely people who were so nice to me and who were now a part of my life. The hardest was to say goodbye for good to my host family, which became a part of my own family. I definitely learned to see people from other countries in a different way than before. But the most important point I learned was that wherever you go, doesn't matter which country, language, or what culture, you will be welcome. So don't be scared to go to a foreign country. I'm sure the people will give you a heartwarming welcome.